things. It's like, look, again, going back to what are you good at? And then looking to find people that are, in investor circles or in the expertise or product circles or in the customer influence circles that need what you're good at, and just make a trade. I mean, don't be so transactional about it, but it's, hey, I was wondering, this is what I do. Can I help you with this? Would you take a look? You understand what I'm driving at, Richard, right?
Yeah. And I believe, even old
Yes.
school bartering still works, and people just don't realize. And then, I'm thinking about, there's a gentleman, I'm not going to mention his name, but he keeps on DMing everybody and trying to get people to help with his
Right.
nonprofit, but he was getting blocked by everybody and ruining the name of of his nonprofit. And
Right.
I'm like, dude, that's not the way to go. That's not the way you
No.
do things.
Hey, and Richard, I mean, case in point, we were, you know, for Task Force NTX, we want to start an HGTV series. Well, to get considered for an HGTV show, you need an audience, right? And you need a reputation. And so then I was like, okay, let's. Yeah, I started researching on New Year's Eve day, a week ago, looking for influencers in Dallas, Texas, that are in the interior design space. And I found this young lady. Her name's Huang Kim, and I sent her an email saying, "Hey, love your style. Fan of your blog." Yeah, which is a really polite way to start the conversation. But I was like, "Look, here's the deal. We're a general contractor in Dallas. We have an A rating on Angie's List. We have over 100 5-star reviews. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Talking to my 2-year-old. Um, but I was like, we want to start an HGTV show, and I was like, look, this is how we get there. We Our next client, we want to pay you to be the interior designer on the project, and you'll work with our architect. We'll create daily content from start to finish on the project. And I was like, and for this video series that we'll host on your blog, think the Prophet meets Fixer Upper. I mean, a lot of these real estate shows are very dishonest about the money math. And she's like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, no, but it gets better. And we were just talking over text when she saw my email about the subject, and I was like, look, so this is what we're going to do. You're going to create the content, and then we're going to turn around and we're going to promote that content to every single affluent woman in Dallas who likes HGTV on Facebook. There's 100,000 of them, and we'll spend 100, $200 a day promoting your daily drop to these people to explode your audience. And she's like, oh my God. And I said, no, it gets even better. So we're almost there. So to add nuclear fuel to the fire, at the end of each piece of content, you're going to do a giveaway where we're going to have your audience nominate a deserving veteran for a whole house remodel that Task Force Dallas will pay for and execute. And then when we deliver the project we're working on, we'll live stream the selection of the veteran. But the week leading into that, we'll pitch the Dallas Morning News and all the local cable television stations to get them to cover the story. So then once the operation is complete, we take the press, we take the audience, we take the content, package it together, and pitch CNBC and HGTV for a show. And we have more than a fighting chance of getting it. And she was like, yeah, let's do it. Now, had I just let out and said, hey, or if I found an influencer like the chick that's doing No Demo Reno that's going to air in a couple months, I was like, hey, I want to be on your show. I'm a veteran. Help me. that wasn't going to work. I was like, what do we have? Well, we have marketing expertise and we have cash. What does this person need? They need an audience. Well, we can fix that for you.
Yeah, and you're
Right.
creating value. Like on a much smaller basis, because this is I'm small time right now. But I had Brent Gleason come on. He has Navy SEAL new book out called "Embrace the Suck." If I would have just pitched him and said, "Hey, bro, I'm a veteran. Why don't you come on my show, talk about being a Navy SEAL?" He would have
No,
been like,
I'm busy.
no." But I said, we have an audience of up to 800,000 veterans. I would love for you to tell us about your book and promote your book. Then he was like, yeah, I would love to do it. But if I would have just came out and said, hey,
Yeah.
bro, I'm a veteran, and people are going to look at you like, yeah, and what
So
does that
what?
mean? Exactly. So I think it's amazing the things that you're doing, and I love people that like for myself, I always, when I met Gary Veal a couple years ago and we got a chance to talk, and he always says, if you promote your friends 10 times more than you promote yourself, you'll never have to
No, you won't.
promote yourself. And I think it's great. Like I hear a lot of people in the tribe, they're always talking about themselves. And I have the theory that, heroes talk about themselves, but legends get talked
Exactly.
about. And I want to be in that. I want to be on that part of the
Legendary.
equation. So let me ask two questions that I ask everybody, and I want you to enjoy your day with your beautiful family. Because everything for me, family is everything. In the end, they're the ones that's going to be around us, and they're the ones that
It's
actually
true.
really matter. Um, so how do we find you? How do we get in touch with you if we wanted to support whatever your mission, especially with this HGTV thing going? How do we
That'd
support
be
you?
cool. Yeah, to just find me on Facebook, Inside the Tribe, Lane Boland. Otherwise, our company website is taskforcentx.com. Yeah.
Okay. Last question that I ask everybody. If I say, Lane, I want you to do something for me in the
Okay.
next 7 days, it's probably never going to get done. But if I ask you to do something, to take an actionable step in the next 24 hours, you're more
Sure.
likely to take it. So if somebody's struggling with their business, what is one thing they can do in the next 24 hours to start to right
All
the
right.
ship?
Get a piece of paper, draw a line down it. On one side, write customer. On the other side, write me. And then go to Reddit. Search what it is that you intend to sell. Right. And look at what are the common problems associated with that, or that this person's having in your space. And then write down all on your column, write down all the ways that you answer that problem and that you fail to answer the problem. The failures are more important than what you're doing right, because those are your gaps. Now go back and re-engineer your product or service to close those gaps. You should do better.
Wow, that I've heard a lot of people give me that answer, but I've never heard it put that way. Especially, and I think that's amazing. It's a very actionable, easy step to do. Um, Brother, I'm
Oh,
so
thanks for the
grateful that we
opportunity,
actually
man.
got the chance, and I think it's great. Now I've always considered you a friend, but now I consider you a family member. And if there's anything I can ever do, please let me know to support your mission. And I can't wait to see what you're going to be doing with HDTV. I think that's fun.
Yeah, actually, I was playing coy. Our company is going to be on the series No Demo Reno, which airs in February on HGTV. It's just that we're supporting a local designer, and that's not associated with the project I just spoke about in January. We're going to do our own show later, but yeah, we'll be on HGTV in February.
Yeah, so you just got to keep me updated so we can DVR it and watch
Love
it
it.
and
Appreciate
share
it,
it
man.
out. All right, brother. Well, God bless you and
Likewise.
thank you
Take
for
care.
everything.
Bye bye.